New information, meanwhile, in the quid pro quo scandal, and it is a scandal, stemming from the WikiLeaks email dump. You probably didn't read about it in the paper, but Fox News chief intelligence correspondent Catherine Herridge is here with details, and it's amazing. Catherine, what is this about?
Well, thank you, Tucker. This 2012 Clinton email about suspects in the Benghazi terrorist attack is at the heart of backroom deal allegations against a senior State Department executive. This is a significant document because the same email also kickstarted the FBI probe into Secretary Clinton's use of a personal server for government business, as well as the mishandling of classified information. The November 18, 2012 email with the subject line, "Forward FYI reports of arrests, possible Benghazi connection," contains classified information with the B1 markings. Entire sections of this email are redacted, citing confidential sources as well as foreign and law enforcement activities. Heavily redacted FBI interview summaries released this week, known as 302s, report that Patrick Kennedy, a trusted lieutenant to Secretary Clinton, wanted to deep six the Benghazi email and apply a classification code that would allow him to archive it in the State Department basement. In exchange, the FBI would get coveted slots for its agents overseas. As you know, in the end, neither happened. But today, the State Department cast doubt on the competency of FBI investigators as well as the accuracy of the FBI interviews. Is it the State Department's position that the FBI interviews contain significant errors?
I don't think we would say that, Catherine. I think, look, those were interviews with officials. They were those 302s are just that. They're notes. Actually, they're notes from interviews. They're not facts. They're not conclusions. They're not investigative work.
Why was Patrick Kennedy working so hard to bury this email?
There, again, I can't speak for recollections here in an interview.
Republican lawmakers believe Kennedy was going to the mat over the Benghazi email to blunt the FBI case and to also reduce the number of classified emails.
It's going to take months to try to untangle this. But when you have the FBI themselves say that there was a quid pro quo negotiation that was going on to manipulate the classification of documents, that goes to the highest degree. And that's why I feel so strongly that Patrick Kennedy should immediately be relieved of his position.
Republican chairman of the House Judiciary Committee has now written to the Attorney General Loretta Lynch, asking her to investigate Kennedy for possible violations of public corruption laws. And basically, based on the reporting, Tucker, this really is the piece of the email case that has significant legs after the election in November.
Ominous. This is a real news story. Catherine, thanks a lot for that. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.